Hey guys, XJ9's here, and today is going to be an Arch Glacor guide. It's not that hard of a fight, believe it or not, as long as you do the mechanics. If you fail the mechanics, so it can be quite punishing. So this is a guide about pretty much all the mechanics and how to do it very safely for streaking in hard mode. So I'm gonna go into my gear first off. So I want to explain that I'm gonna be doing 3 kills total. There's gonna be 1 kill at 100 in rage. The second one will be at 500 in rage. Both these kills will be using the Gan setup, with not that good perks in the armor. And I'm gonna do a third bonus kill. I'll do +5 my highest in rage, and demonstrate what like an end game scenario looks like for enrage climbing slash streaking, just to give a general idea on like how to do all the mechanics. Since the third kill will last quite a long time, so just keep that in mind. If you want to see like the third kill, the second kill, or first kill, just go ahead. Uh, there's timestamps. So my equipment first off is gonna be a gamma whole entire set, helmet, torso, legs, boots. The what we call it, the top has crackling 4, violence 3, and biting 3, and the legs have impatient 4, devoted 4, enhanced devoted 4. These are not best in slot perks at all. This is purposely gimped for the purpose of showcasing that you don't need best in slot to do this boss. We're also going to be using Animate Dead for this boss, so this is why I'm using Tank Armor. You can use Power Armor if you want, but I just like using Tank Armor just because it's really relaxing when you use Tank Armor, honestly, so I just use that. And Cinderbane Gauntlets, they're really good. If you don't have them, you can just use Ganodermic gloves or like Carapax gloves or something like that. Cinderbanes was really good since the boss is poisonable. Killing Cape, using the Mage one. If you don't have a Mage one, just use whatever cape. It doesn't matter that much. You can use an Ancient Cloak for additional Animate Dead protection if you want. Essence of Finality, Amulet, the purple part doesn't matter. It has a Gothic Staff in it. This isn't actually really needed. You can use the Amulet of Souls. You can probably get away with not even using the Amulet of Souls, honestly. The G Staff in it can help quite a bit, though. So do keep that in mind. So if you have an Amulet of Souls, it's fine. So don't worry too much about this. The Gothic Staff isn't that big a deal. However, it does help with DPS a little bit. Ring of Vigor for Planet Feet / Sunsight and Ultimates. Large Rune Pouch for runes. Sour Wand for Planet Feet. I use a Calphite Rebounder. Any tier of Rebounder matters. The Barrows one, the Ancient Defender, or the Calphite one. Doesn't really matter. Just use a Defender and put your standard damage perks in it, and you'll be fine. We're also going to be Defender camping the entire time in these first 2 kills, so keep that in mind. As a Defender camping guide to use defensives easily. Superior Scrimshaw elements, you can use like any Scrimshaw, like, I don't know, one of the Goward's 3 books or something. Doesn't matter too much, just use something, honestly. And inventory, we have a bunch of rune pouches. These rune pouches pretty much have spells to cast Animate Dead, spellbook swaps, and Disruption Shield and Enfeeble. Enfeeble is really nice. I'm going to be honest, you don't really need Disruption Shield or Enfeeble for these low enrages. Enfeeble does help a lot, though, I would say, as in, especially if you're learning, just casting it. It's not that hard, just like, oh, I don't use hotkeys for this. I just click, 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 click. So if you don't want to use that, just bring Animate Dead and like Incite Fear or Exaggerate based on your preference. And as we are using Incite Fear for this, just because I'm used to it, you can use Exaggerate if you want, but I'm using Incite Fear. Some Rocktails and Brews, not Rocktails, Sailfish and Brews. 1 dose of Weapon Poison plus plus plus, just because, well, you need to dose up every kill. You could also potentially just get an additional piece of food since we're not having a 2H, so you don't actually need this inventory space, but we're bringing that anyway. Appraisal Wand, you can just use a Seismic Wand or like, I don't know. You can even get away with the Sour Wand. Honestly, it does, like, it does matter, but like, it's not needed to kill the boss. The Appraisal Wand, again, isn't the biggest DPS increase compared to Seismic Wand, especially because you don't splash on this boss. What else do I have? Enhanced Excalibur, just nice for healing. Dreadnips, you don't really need Dreadnips. If you don't want them, they're fine, but they're just additional DPS. A Turtling Force Switch, tier 90 shield. This is actually really nice for the beam mechanic that this boss has, as it pretty much negates the entire mechanic, which is really, really nice. So I highly recommend bringing a Turtling 4 tier 90 shield switch. And I use a Pontifex Shadow Ring. The Pontifex Shadow Ring actually has 1,000 resident enema of Wen in it, and if you expect it or investigate, it reduces the Glacors' basic attacks by 10%. So it's quite strong. It's very cheap, and if death costs are an issue, it's not even expensive. You can use like a better ring, like a Zerk ring or a Channeler's ring or something like that, or a Weaver's ring. But yeah, we're gonna be using this for learning purposes as the auto attack damage really helps. Best overload you have, overload Sal for me. Best adrenaline potion, it's adrenaline roll flash 6. Vuln bombs are nice. You don't need to use them if you don't want to use them. They're actually really annoying to use on this fight currently. They just help speed up the kill a little bit. And I have an HSR, but you can bring a Luck of the Dwarves if you want. It's just to increase the loot and the chance to get better uniques. You need to bring it with you if you want to see what you get. As if you don't bring it with you, you can potentially be risking a really valuable item. So you don't want to do that. So just bring it, as you shouldn't really be eating food anyway. Besides that, I have Lantadime Incense Sticks, Quorum, and Spirit Weed. I'm also bonfired and thermal bathed. So always be doing that for PVM experience. Quick prayers are going to be Soul Split, Affliction, and Protect Item in case you die. I don't know what else we need. I think that's honestly it. I mean, relics. This is the thing people ask. I use Fear of the Small and Death Ward. Death Ward and Fear of the Small are pretty much a must. Third one's optional. I like taking the 10% adrenaline after using Ultimate. People usually take Zerg's Fury as a lower archaeology requirement, so you can just use that if you want. And, geez, there's just so much. Oh yeah, another thing is at the player on farm, if you have the farming level, get a Malatops in your farming pen for extended barricade duration, as it helps a lot. And also for not perks, auras, you can use whatever you want. Dark Magic works, Mantra Aura works, Inspiration Aura is good. For these kills, we're going to be honest, we're going to use Inspiration Aura, and it will be just fine. And you can honestly, again, use anything. Ancestral Spirits is even good. So, we're all bonfired, and I think we're now finally ready. So, we're going to do the 100 rage kill first, and then a 500 rage kill. And this is a dynamic boss, so I'm going to try to be explaining like what things are happening and why, and like different tactics to do in this boss fight. So, get adrenaline up. You're 100%. You can also bring an adrenaline urn if it's annoying. Activate your Scrimshaw, Weapon Poison. You're going to preparation here. Animate Dead. We're going to go through the portal. Make sure everything's ready. We're going to overload up. Freedom. We're going to start a kill. We're going to start at 100 rage. Join instance. We're going to go right here. Just go around this general area. Have a Vuln Bomb ready. As soon as this boss spawns, do Divert and then Sunshine. And then just start DPSing him. I smoke cloud him, and you can just attack him. He honestly doesn't really hurt that much. So you can. So first off, he's fainting right now. So right now, all you need to do is just kill his right arm or left arm, and you can revenge here as well. All you need to do is just DPS this. If your DPS isn't that good, you can keep Mage Prayer on and Devotion towards the end of this, as it will do a lot of damage. But you should easily be able to reach the DPS if you have Revenge on. So again, his autos really don't hurt. You can probably just soul split this entire thing if you want, and just DPS. If you're getting hurt for whatever reason, you could Mage Prayer. So again, whenever you see spikes happening, they're actually an indicator of what mechanics happening. This is going to be actually this giant cannon. You want to just Devotion and Anticipate. You can also do things like Reflect, and it just works just fine. It doesn't hurt that much as long as you use one defensive and have Mage Prayer on. So again, all you want to do is just keep DPSing the boss. I'm not really focusing on DPSing too much, as I just want to explain the mechanics. In between each abilities, he does a different attack. So here, when he says it's focusing his attack, you just want to swap prayers. Like, here comes the melee attack. That's it. And then there's a delay. What does he do? Then he uses his mage. Pretty much, when he does his mage, he's lifting his hand out of screen. When he does his range, you'll see a green glow. And when he does his melee, you'll see him like go to the side. So there's the green glow. You put a range prayer. And then, here comes the melee. He does a swipe. Put on Reflect. Melee. Range prayer. You can also cast Reflect or Debilitate during that, and it's a lot easier. So during this part, you want to run to this corner, put on your Turtling Force Shield, and just wait here a little bit. If it spawns closer, you can barricade like sooner. But I like to barricade, freedom, build some adrenaline. And at this point, you are actually immune to all the lightning. If you notice, like if I just stand here, I actually won't get hurt. But what you should be doing is going over here so you don't get sapped, and you can lure all the pillars. So now minions spawn. And all you need to do with the minions is just, greater chain them and dragon breath them. It's pretty generic, pretty easy stuff. They don't really hurt that much at all. There's nothing really to it. Just DPS them. They're not threatening. You do have to kill them before you can damage the boss though. So they're dead. We can now attack the boss. So again, where's this lightning going? He's actually going to do his pillar mechanic. So my barricade isn't up. So what we're going to do, we're going to have the defender on and cast immortality for safety. And here comes the lightning. We're going to run in this corner fast. Here comes the lightning. Move across this when you see it coming close. Go over here. Go over here. Then there's going to be lightning that spawns in the middle of a second. And then we're going to run over here. Surge. And now the lightning is coming. Now at this point, here comes the ice wall. So you want to run north over here, and as long as you run north over here, ooh, I messed up a little bit, but that's fine. Preferably you want to run north over here. The hitbox is kind of annoying though. Right here he's doing a cannon. So just to demonstrate, if you can even just like, here comes anticipation. He shoots resonance at the last one. You can do a lot of things. Again, it's not really that threatening. You can even just use one defensive and you won't die to it. Like reflect, debilitate, resonance, devotion. I like to really devotion it as it's reduces a ton of damage. So again, here is an easy way to clear it. Just greater chain, tsunami, and well, not under sun, so they didn't all die, but it's pretty close. That's pretty much all the mechanics. He does different orders though, and as the kills go along, if you want to see how to handle different mechanics, I would recommend looking at the next kill and the third kill as well. So at this point, he's just going to keep cycling through abilities. One thing to note as well. So here. He's actually going to do his cannon. If he's doing his cannon... oh, never mind. He's not doing his cannon. Sorry, this boss is a bit weird and janky sometimes. I apologize. So again, with the arm, just DPS it. Revenge if you need to do the DPS. As long as you cast, one threshold, it's going to die really quick. During this part, you can also cast Enfeeble and Smoke Cloud for, free pretty much. And you're just fine. So... I'm gonna be honest, again, 100% rage is really easy. You can just soul split camp if you want. Pretty easy stuff. And again, during this, you can cast Reflect. It doesn't really matter. That's pretty much the kill. We're going to loot fast. We got manuscripts of when. Wow. Okay, we're going to claim it because we just don't care. One thing to note, too, is it has 5 mechanics total, and it needs to do all 5 mechanics before it can actually do something else. Like it can't do cannon and cannon. It needs to do everything else. So it can do cannon as a 5th mechanic, and then cannon as the first mechanic for the second rotation. As you do the fights more, you'll understand more about what's going to be coming, because where the ice forms actually indicates what mechanic's coming, and even how he behaves. Sometimes he doesn't attack for a while, which indicates his ice ball is going to drop on the ground. So again, after that kill, our enemy dead is, we're just going to refresh that. We're weapon poisoned, our scrimshaw's on. There's so many things in this game, guys. So we're going to go to the second kill and explain more mechanics at a 500 rage and how to do a 500 rage kill. I'm going to go over here. And 500... Oh, wait. We need to set the custom enrage. So, set custom enrage, 500. So we're in the fight. So again, we're going to go right here. Get ready to throw a Vuln Bomb. Right over here. We're going to cast Divert, Vuln Bomb, and Sun. He's doing focus attacks. You get all his adrenaline for free. So again, here's this swipe mechanic. Just range prayer. Again, if you want, you can just cast Reflect, and you'll just do fine. You probably need to cast a bit, maybe eat a bit more food. So again, I would highly recommend learning this mechanic over actually using devotion or debilitating Reflect to bypass it. It's really easy. It's really telegraph. Oh, here comes the melee again. He's shooting the ice over here. This is because of where the ice went. I know it's going to be the storm cloud from the sky mechanic. So we're going to put our turtling 4 on. He can't be attacked during this. So here comes the lightning. I'm going to do this a bit early since it spawned a bit close for safety. Oh, it did hit me, so that's why you do it for safety. Go over here. Wait for the lightning. There's lightning. Surge across. Use bleeds on him. Then you can walk a bit north over here to avoid the sheer cold. There's a bunch of minions. And here we can greater chain and fixate. Pretty much kills everything. The bolster glacier doesn't really do anything really, as long as you kill it fast. Just greater chain it and fixating. It really kills everything really quick. Tsunami, greater chain, just spams those great abilities. We're gonna read Sunshine now. Here comes. Okay, so based off this, I know he's gonna do his cannon mechanic just because of experience. As you go along, you'll have the experience too to know what mechanic he's doing. So again, here I'm gonna anticipate beforehand and just devotion. Oh, and again, you can cast Enfeeble, Vuln Bomb him, and just keep DPSing him. As long as you can even just spam basics the whole time if you want. And again, he does do only magic attacks unless he's doing his flurry. Also, I apologize for soul split flicking. You don't need to, honestly. This is a big habit. So again, here. Oh, I don't have my sunshine up. You don't have the DPS. Let's cast revenge. Cast revenge with that defender on. Start DPSing that arm. And it should die very easily with 5 stacks of revenge, or 10 stacks rather. Have Mage Prayer on in case if you're taking a long time, you can devotion towards the end to avoid damage. One thing you can do to be fancy as well is actually cast Natural Instinct. And that just helps with, since he's immune during that entire time. So he's focusing attack. So again, focus on changing your prayers over anything. It's mate magic, so we just keep DPSing. If you really want to Dren, you can Tsunami and stuff. And just keep DPSing him. And again, if you want, I'm so useless soul slipping, I apologize. You can just use, you can just E and just DPS. Again, I'm not DPSing that well just because I'm explaining things. Reflect is really good here. I'll try not to soul split flick, guys, because I know someone's gonna go, you're soul split flicking. But again, based off this mechanic, he's gonna do the pillars. So we're gonna have 100% of Dren. Here comes the pillar. Here comes his lightning. We're gonna run across here, save our little barricade. You can do it early. You can do it really early as long as you have max bonuses. It's fine. If you don't, I'm gonna also demonstrate how. Well, I think I already did demonstrate how to do it without it, but I will. I don't know when. Maybe I will, but I think I did already. So here, I know he's going to drop the core because he just bugs out here and doesn't actually attack for some reason. So here, we're going to actually Sunshine since it's about to be up. Sunshine, just Greater Conk, and, just DPS it with the strong abilities. You have a lot of time. Look, you have so much time, it's actually insane. Again, you can fully debuff him here. And then just go back to DPS him. Again, I put Smoke Cloud, Enfeeble, and Foam Bomb. Whole time you can just keep Mage Prayer on. Again, this Pontifex Ring is really good for that. Based off this, I think he's gonna cannon. Yeah, he's gonna cannon. So again, for cannon, you can just use Reflect if you want. Reflect the build's good. Here it comes. Woo! That's only did 2k pretty much. He's pretty much dead at this point. Again, I'm not DPSing best on purpose, so I hope you guys know this. As the kills can go a lot faster, and the food, I have way food than you should honestly even need. The Tsunami, Greater Chain. You just Sunshine whenever, just keep DPSing. As long as you just keep spamming your Sunshine and stuff, you're fine. You can fixate him, you can eat up a little bit. I'm not used to eating, I usually don't eat. Okay, so he's actually doing his cannon mechanic since he did an attack. Okay, never mind. Guys, I'm sorry. This boss is so random. I'm not joking. I just did like a bunch of streaks, and like he did not do that, but whatever. Like they're patching this boss live, guys. So again, just DPS the arm and kill it. You can just bleed him before he gets up, and he's pretty much dead at this point. So yeah, just to fixate him, he's dead. I apologize for soul split flicking. You really don't need to. Like look, he only does like 400 damage in auto. And you have Excalibur and plenty of food. So it's on the kill. Again, put on your HSR Luck of the Dwarves and teleport to War's Retreat. Wow, Water Talismans, Bank. So that's pretty much how you do the kills. If you don't have like, Staff of Armor or like you don't want to use Power Armor. Also, excuse me. I'm going to demonstrate a kill in like the stuff I use, and I can also probably explain like how the mechanics better, just because it has a lot more HP. It's a lot longer. You get to see more variants. Hopefully I don't die. I don't think I will. But I'm gonna load up the preset fast. And so here's the preset. It's pretty much the same thing, except I have an Armamental Battle Staff in my Essence of Finality Amulet, Achto Armor besides the gloves, and I have a Challenger's Ring as well. Again, the Sense Sustain Ring is really good. The Pontifex Ring, and that's really the only difference that I have. I also have to bring a lot of prayer potions because of how long the fight is. I also have a Grimoire because it's really good with Armamental Battle Stuff. But again, you don't need this. So, but for the people who eventually have it, you can do this. But pretty much what I did in my second kill there, just the last kill, is what you can do all the way to like 1,000, 150, 100. The only difference my setup has is just a little bit more DPS, pretty much. Because again, sometimes your DPS won't be the same just because of the mechanics that he does. Like sometimes you'll play your Sunshine and you need to walk right out of it because of the mechanic he did. So we're gonna go right into this fight and explain what to do in a, I think like a, I don't know, enrage, like an 1800 or something. So again, we're weapon poison. We're going to animate dead. We're gonna preparation to stall. So we're gonna do a 1846 enraged kill. So that's fun. So we're gonna turn our Gamora on. Go right here. We're gonna throw a divert, sunshine. There he comes. Here comes this mechanic. So he's already gonna do some. I don't know what he's gonna do. Oh, he's gonna faint since he's stalled. When he stalls like this, he's fainting. Must be a high range mechanic where he just doesn't do anything, guys. Attack his arms. The arms have the same HP. They're pretty easy. I'm armored a battle staff buff. So again, I'm going to enfeeble him here. Bomb. Call your familiar because they just break when the what do you call it? The arms go out. Just DPS him. Mage prayer. So he's mad right now. So we're gonna just keep DPSing him. Mage prayer. Devoted proc. And we're gonna put on our defender for safety now. Here comes his melee. We can resonance after that. Here comes this attack. A splash. You can now reflect. Then melee prayer. We can also now debilitate. We'll be just fine. Range prayer. He's doing his cannon based on where this is spawning. And we're going to do a disruption shield. Mage prayer. So we're going to anticipate and devotion. Walk over here. Have your mage prayer on. I'm going to sunshine right away again. And I'm going to resonance since he hits so hard. So then I just want my HP back. Yummy. So I think he's doing his minions. So here again, I'm just gonna greater chain the big one and then asphyxiate, and everything should be pretty much dead. But yeah, everything's pretty much dead. And you go back on him. Tsunami, sigil, and smoke tendrils. So his next mechanic's gonna be his pillars. Keep that 100% adren. So we're gonna get ready to put on our stuff. So we're gonna go in the corner again. Here comes this lightning. I'll wait right here. We're going to barricade, anticipate. We can cast enfeeble. We can walk over here. That was a weird lag, by the way. Summon minions. That's fine. You don't have to worry about anything since you're barricaded as well right now. And we just sunshine right away, have mage prayer on. Greater chain after that, and then group greater conk. Can tsunami please. Thank you. You need to kill again, you need to kill all the minions. So I think he's doing his cannon. Yeah, he's doing his cannon. Okay, this is good. He's doing his cannon. We're gonna anticipate devotion and just tendril him. Keep DPSing him. I think the next one's gonna be the pillars. No, it's not. That's good. I think he's gonna faint in a second. Yeah. So again, he stalls when this happens. I guess this is a high enrage mechanic because now he's doing it. So I'm not crazy, guys. I hope you know that. You see, at higher enrages he gets easier. That's how it works. Okay. So again, the CPS arms on revenge, so you pretty much guarantee that you'll kill it in time. We're gonna fully debuff him. Enfeeble, smoke cloud, sunshine. Oh, I have no adren. Just divert. Here's this juicy 40% adren. Tasty. But, oh, he's gonna do. What is he gonna do? Okay, he's gonna summon his pillars. So we have barricade up, making sure. Oh my fucking god! I don't know what happened to my mage prayer there. That was stupid, but we're fine. Barricade. I think I made myself laugh inside, honestly. Then we're gonna run over here. None of the pillars will hit you. Here comes Icefall. Walk a bit more north over here, and you're fine. It won't reach you. So he's doing this mechanic. You can revenge range prayer and just DPS him. Mage prayer. I'm gonna resonance a big hit soon. So we're gonna resonance. Just keep attacking him. I mean, anticipation is also a good damage reduction. So here he's going to. What is this? I think this is the one mechanic that's annoying. It is. So we're going to immortality. So here comes this little thingy. Sheer cold. Walk in the corner. Go over here. And walk over here. I'm gonna walk south. Oh my god, I'm in combat. Ugh. Okay, that was really sloppy, but see, we're immortality, so we're fine. I'm gonna be honest, that was really sloppy. I'm a bit, like, again, I'll explain at the end of the video. It's fine. Again, that's why you immortality, though, in case something bad like that happens, you'll be absolutely fine. Apparently my greater chain went. Let me up a little bit. I'm missing some silly mistakes. Again, just spam AoE on these things, they'll all die. Here comes this ice. It's gonna be ice can, I believe. Yep, it's ice can. So devotion, anticipation. Don't do good in front of the camera. Okay. Smoke tendrils. This just standard DPS. Just keep spamming thresholds on them and stuff. He's gonna do his core mechanic, I think, or just well, yeah, he's doing his core. See, he stalls. I don't know. It's a high enrage mechanic, guys. This is just how the boss works. Just keep attacking. I natural instinct as well, just because it can. It doesn't actually. Natural instinct isn't actually even that important, honestly. His arm's dead. Just attack. Oh, I forgot to. Let's debuff him. Debuff. There we go. I can't throw my bone bomb because this game is terrific. So he's focusing his attacks. I'm gonna just reflect here. Range prayer. If you want, you can keep your defender on during this entire mechanic for safety, as it can block a lot of damage, believe it or not. Oh look, I took hit. It's just resonance. We're gonna debilitate next one. It'll be fine. Who's doing this? Okay. Again, we create a chain and I fixate the big one. I call him Chunky, by the way. Chunky the minion. Chunky. Oh my god. I don't know. It's a silly name. Again, the minions are dead. We're just gonna DPS them. We're gonna Armor Staff Sigil and just get your adrenaline back. He's focusing his attacks. We're gonna reflect here. Here comes the melee. Again, really practice this. It's really easy as long as you actually practice it. The whole prayer swapping thing. Don't be intimidated by it. Resonance here. Debilitate next. Anticipate. Bone bomb. Melee prayer. Prioritize your prayers over everything. We're gonna Dread Pot here. He's gonna do his cannon attack. Devotion. This hitbox is so bad, it's insane. Let's keep attacking him. Thresholds. I haven't really been utilizing my armor stuff just because I'm explaining a lot of things. So here comes the big mechanic with the what do we call it? The storm clouds. Here comes the storm clouds. Go in the corner. Wait a little bit. Go over here. Just go back and DPS them. Again, surge, and then you can walk north over here. If you're immortality, this is what you would do. And it should stop, and stop. He's gonna have to go and faint now. Just tight target cycle, and then attack the arm, which is very fancy. It's pretty much almost dead. This is a very long kill. Usually I get 8-minute kills or 740, but yeah, this is a bit long. It'll be about a 10-minute kill, which is okay. Tsunami. Okay, summons his minions. So again, we're just gonna Corruption Blast, Greater Sheen, switch to 2H, fixate, and I think this died in Slain. Do a Armoral Battle Staff, Tendrils. Escape DPS him, he'll die. So I think he's gonna faint now. Yeah. No, I think he's gonna do his can. What's he gonna do? Oh, he's fainting. It's one or the other. Sunshine. He's pretty much dead at this point. Again, you have so much time. The arms don't scale. Like, really nothing scales besides his HP and damage. And again, he doesn't do a lot of damage as long as you prayer correctly. So it's not that hard. Again, this was an extremely, like, slow kill. Just because I'm not using, like, I'm not concentrating. I haven't been on the camera in a while. Okay? So yeah, he's pretty much dead. That explains a lot of the scenarios and what to do. Like, well, let's see what I got. Let's see what I got. Wow, 500k, guys. Whoo, crazy. So, one thing I want to say is, like, when I immortality there, I messed up. But, you know, I don't mind messing up. You know why? Because it shows you that even if you mess up, you're still fine. You know? Like, that's why you immortality. You do something like that. Because if your barricades up, you want immortality. The other thing is, you want to be, because what I like to do is cast, like, you know, anticipation and then, like, barricade or immortality at some point. And so that you don't leave combat. And also, I wasn't casting any spells just because I'm talking and, like, you know, concentrating on what to say. And also, I wasn't hugging the wall. If you hug the wall, then you won't actually get whatchamacallit, what do you call it? Like, hit by the lightning as much. Like, hugging, because I was one space away from the wall, so that was leading to some hairy situations. I also like hugging the opposite wall, the wall opposite of him, like the south wall. The ones he's facing towards, not the one that's up against him. Well, actually, no, I do like going against the wall that is against him. My bad, yeah. The one against him. I don't know why, but I just find it to be easier to manage his mechanics that way. So, yeah. That's pretty much it, guys. I hope this guide helped. I was going to make this guide before, but stuff happened. That's pretty much the end of the video. I'm going to somewhat talk right now, so if you don't care about me saying stuff about, I don't know, the boss, I guess, or whatever, like, well, why is this video so delayed, you can leave now, because I was finished the whole video about all the mechanics. Just practice and you'll be fine, and just how in general how to solve them all. So first off, I was gonna make this video about like 1 or 2 days ago, preferably yesterday, but then what happened was I was in the middle of a streak, and I wanted to finish the streak, but I wasn't getting unique, which was annoying. But also, then I was annoyed because then they buffed the loot of the hard mode streaks, and I was in the middle of a streak. I was like 50 kills in, and it was really, really annoying. And then what happened? Then I was just like really contemplating, like, oh, should I just end the streak? Should I just like die? Should I just start again so I can make my guide? I don't know what to do. I went for a little bit, and then what happened? Yeah, what ended up happening was I ended up dying actually, which was funny. The boss had 6,000 HP, but I mostly died just because I don't like the level of communication Jax is having lately, where it's like you're doing such a drastic change with the loot, and it's like you're kind of punishing people who were already building a high streak and stuff. I don't know, everything annoyed me about like the boss being nerfed. Like, he used to attack faster, but then they nerfed that. They nerfed this one pillar mechanic with the third pillar appearing, and just like it would disappear then reappear. And I thought it was intended. So in a way, it's even good that I didn't make my guide right away, just because if I made my guide right away, I would have been like, yeah, so this pillar reappears, and then you want to go, this is why barricade's so good. But I don't get to say that. And, like, if I made it now or before, it would be weird because that wouldn't happen. And, like, that's kind of what happened with my Carapace guide, where, like, a lot of things got outdated because then bugs were turned into features or bugs were changed or whatever. And this is kind of annoying. To me, I thought it was actually a mechanic, but I don't know. Apparently, if it's a bug, but it makes the boss fight hard, they're fixing it. But if it makes it easier, it's a mechanic, and they're gonna keep it in the game. I just don't like that in general. Um, what else I don't like? I don't know what I was gonna talk about honestly. Besides that, hmm, I don't know. I mean, I guess that's honestly really it. The boss was fun at first, but I don't know. I just don't like how the whole. Supposedly it was supposed to have 1K, 2K enrage mechanics, but I haven't noticed anything. So I don't know. The boss was really hype at first, but then I was kind of like disappointed with like all the bugs and stuff with like the insta kill bug and like shadow rolled scaling when it's not shadow rolled scaling. So um that's about it. So yeah, if you like the video, I mean, again, if you're somehow listening to us still, like it. Another thing to add is that there will be voice acting in this boss next week. What does that tell you? It was rushed out. This boss was 100% rushed out. There was like little to no QA on this boss. The fact that voice acting is being implemented a week after says it all, honestly. So again, someone will look at this video a week from now and go, "What the hell is this? There wasn't voice acting." They're gonna be like scared. They're like, "Who's talking to me?" So yeah, I mean, I guess that's it. Um, Again, if you have any questions or want to like comment about what I just said or something, leave a comment. I do apologize for the huge delay in this. However, it's kind of good I didn't make it right away just because of all the changes they did to the boss. So, yeah. That's pretty much it. Bye.